sanctioned by the Canadian government for arms trafficking and human rights violations in Haiti. We acknowledge that war is a horrible and unjust situation that claims countless lives. It is from this position that we oppose U.S.-backed militarism. The occupation of Palestine was an illegal colonialist project from the very beginning. As long as there is apartheid and occupation, there will be resistance to it. The Malcolm X grassroots movement charges genocide. The Palestinian and Haitian people have a right to defend themselves from genocide by any means necessary. The international problem of U.S. imperialism demands an international solution, a people's movement of all peoples oppressed by the United States. Like our ancestor, Dr. Mutulu Shakur said, stiff resistance and straight ahead. Resisting occupation and genocide is not terrorism. Solidarity with the peoples of Haiti and Palestine. Free the land, free the land, free the land. We are so close, y'all. From Palestine, we say, end the occupation now! End the occupation now! The people demand ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Are y'all there? Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Next up, we have Nick Tilson and Indian Collective. Make some noise, y'all.
Nick Tilson and Machiapi, Chanteo Washington Chuzapalo. I come from the Oglala Lakota Nation. I come from the people of Crazy Horse. I come from the people of Sitting Bull. We captured the American flag in battle at the Battle of Greasy Grass, and we have never returned it to this day. And we have come here to march with you, to stand in solidarity with you. We have come here as a people to represent unity throughout the world in this moment. My mother is a matriarch and a revolutionary from the Oglala Lakota people. My grandfather was a Jewish anti-Zionist organizer who stood with Palestine since the Six-Day War, and he embedded that into my heart. So I am here with you, with my brothers, with my sisters, with my relatives. No matter what they have done to try to wipe us out from history, to try to erase us, to put us through boarding schools, to take our land, to try to take our language, they were not successful. So we are here with you, and in this battle, we will not stop no matter what. In this historical moment, we must remember our ancestors. We must remember our elders who prayed for this moment one day. They prayed, they sacrificed. No matter what they've ever done, it wasn't for nothing, because we will together achieve revolution and the liberation of all of our people everywhere. Ceremonies, they told us something one time. A message from Crazy Horse. They told us and they asked us, how long are you going to let other people decide the future for your children? Are you not warriors? When I look out on this crowd today, I see warriors. One Cuban revolutionary once said that revolution is not a bed of roses. It is a struggle between the past and the future. My relatives, we are in struggle, therefore we are in revolution. Hokahe!
one of our historic leaders. Let me speak from the Palestine Right to Return Coalition.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. والسلام على أرواح الشهداء والسلام على المقاومة الشريفة الطاهرة. Peace and glory to the martyrs and the freedom fighters who fight for all of our freedom. We are gathered here not by a massacre. We are gathered here by the truth. And all of you who are witnesses to the truth are martyrs. And there is nothing higher nor more glorious than a martyr. And so we say glory to all the martyrs wherever they may be. Allahu Akbar. And Gaza has given us an inescapable truth from which we cannot turn away. And the truth is, the Western world is a lie. The truth is that when they said they were bringing freedom, they were bringing fascism. That when they said they were bringing the only democracy in the Middle East, they were bringing domination and barbaric colonization. That when they said they were the most moral army, they were the most monstrous and murderous that we have seen in modern history. That America's trusted allies is nothing but a cult of torturers. A cult of torturers. What do you call grown men who come from all over the world to torture our children in dungeons in the West Bank? What do you call a people who drop 10.5 pounds of bombs on another people who get only ounces of food and water a day? Genocide Joe knows that Gaza was not the first concentration camp. Genocide Joe was alive when the Zionists built 22 concentration camps through Palestine. Genocide Joe was alive when they negotiated with the U.S. government for their release. We are not here just to speak truth to power, but to implement that truth. And it is not only that we will not vote if they don't stop the genocide, no. We're here to make the inescapable truth inescapable for them. Just today, I'm an attorney, we filed a notice and demand to the members of Congress, letting them know that they will be prosecuted in criminal courts all over the world. That they will be sanctioned like they like to sanction us all over the world. The days of just speaking have ended. So when we tell you do not be afraid, this is about your future. Our words are not empty. 3 weeks ago, we convened an army of lawyers for all of you here and all over the world. And we remind the mainstream media that Joseph Goebbels, the genocide propagandist, was to face trial at Nuremberg before he shanked himself. And we intend to prosecute every media outlet that has mobilized our genocide. In Al-Auda and in the Palestinian Assembly for Liberation, we are so certain of our future. We are preparing for reparations. We are preparing for return. We will dismantle every institution of Zionist violence in the world, from New York to Palestine. Wait! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Noruto for Korean Community Development. We are an organization of anti-imperialist Koreans, and we are here because we stand shoulder to shoulder with the Palestinian people. Let me tell you something we have in common. The year 1948, two atrocities happened. In Palestine, the Nakba. In my country, U.S. soldiers burned down our villages to divide us and make two Koreas. That is why we have one struggle, the struggle against imperialism, and that is why we are with you here today. Because we know that Palestine will never die. Because they tried to bomb us too and they failed. They burned down 20 of our cities and they lost that war. Israel has tried for a century and they will lose in Palestine. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the sea to the river, Palestine will live forever. Thank you.
We now have, we're almost closing, we're almost ready to march. Are you ready to march? We have with us a leader of the leading revolutionary party in the United States, the Party for Socialism and Liberation. Come, Eugene. Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! You know, they always ask us when we go out, they say, will you condemn this and that? Well, I'll tell you what I want to condemn, and that's 106 years of the theft of Palestinian land, ethnic cleansing, and apartheid. They've killed tens of thousands of Palestinian people, even before what we've seen now, and they've killed thousands of children from two.
Whether you want to increase sales, generate leads, or build brand awareness, Google Ads can help you drive growth.
In the world today. So of course they want to demonize it.
You can point your fucking finger and say, it's the bad guy. Who put this thing together? Me. Yeah, that's who. And I don't break up for nobody. No, no. No.
Palestinians should be demonized. They have the right to stand up, the right to defend themselves, and the right to resist. Free, free Palestine! 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 We have with us one of the most hated intellectuals by Zionism, a writer, a journalist who dares to say the truth. We invite Vision Prashad to join us.
Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, we are your worst nightmare. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, you are a war criminal. President Joe Biden, you are a war criminal. Prosecutor Karim Khan of the International Criminal Court, we put you on notice. You, Karim Khan, have to file warrants for arrest of Benjamin Netanyahu, war criminal, for Joe Biden, war criminal. We are the future. They are the past. pro-Palestine demonstration in U.S. history. This is the largest demonstration for Palestine in U.S. history, and this will never be forgotten. This is not the culmination of anything. This is the beginning. This is the beginning. This is where it starts. It starts here. We march from here. We tell them from here. History begins now. From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free. We got a closing statement, y'all, on behalf of the Palestinian youth movement.
From the belly of the beast, no justice, no peace. I know we're all ready to march, but the fact that we have completely shut down the streets of D.C. for the entire day, the fact that we have been here for several hours is costing this city in the heart of empire millions of dollars. What we have witnessed here today is evidence that we have entered a new moment in the movement for a free Palestine, and together we have made history here today. You traveled from all over the country to get here. You took buses, you drove, you flew, you did whatever it took to be here to stand with Palestine on this historic day. Give it up for yourself. Whether you've been with us for decades or this is the first action you've shown up to, you are part of this movement now. So take a good look around you. Remember the energy that you're feeling today and bring it home with you. Bring it to your workplaces, your schools, your neighborhoods, your streets, because it is so important for us to sustain this incredible momentum. Because our people have made the same promise year after year for over 75 years that we will not back down until total liberation and return. This is just the beginning, and today we are announcing an international call to action. And this call to action
exiting the square. We're exiting Gaza Square through 14th Street. Pick up the coffins, follow the coffins, follow the flags. We are marching out of Gaza Square.
Make way for the coffin.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Pick up a sign. Pick up a
So the
sign.
march, or the program has wrapped up rather, and now protesters are marching. So they're leaving Freedom Plaza, which was nicknamed Gaza Plaza, and now they're marching to Lafayette Park, right behind the White House, where they'll be delivering coffins and a strong message to President Biden.
Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. بالروح بالدم نفديك يا فلسطين. بالروح بالدم نفديك يا فلسطين. بالروح بالدم نفديك يا فلسطين. فلسطين عربية.
Disconnect that long XLR and that long SDI, and then put in the little one that's in my backpack. Sorry, here. Cool. I'm gonna meet you down there. Cool.
يا شهيد ارتاح ارتاح. يا شهيد ارتاح ارتاح.
And for the first time in 17 years of effort, a specific step has been taken to limit the nuclear arms race. I refer, of course, to the treaty to ban nuclear tests in the atmosphere, outer space, and underwater, concluded by the Soviet Union, the United Kingdom, and the United States, and already signed by nearly 100 countries. It has been hailed by people the world over who are thankful to be free from the fears of nuclear fallout.
Who put this thing together? Me. That's who. And I don't break up for nobody.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more.
Media, you can't hide. We charge you with genocide. Media, you can't hide. We charge you with genocide. Now we know what your news is for. Occupation, endless war. Say occupation, endless war. Say rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, my people, rise up. Again, rise
Rise up!